My name is Owen Muzambi, and I'm the CEO and founder of Driven Advisory, which is an innovative and inclusive development organization. And really, we took that direction because we wanted to leverage innovation in this mission of trying to um, empower and improve the financial health of micro enterprises and also economic progression of households in the most deserving communities in South Africa. As a young entrepreneur, I believe that purpose is important for any organization, particularly because it becomes the reference point for the entire organizations, reference points on how you make decisions, both strategically and also operationally. And without that, it's an organization, in our experience, becomes just floating in the wind without some solid purpose that binds the direction the organization has taken, but also the people within the organization. And so our belief is that purpose is at the center, and without it, you can't exist, or you go in wrong directions as a company. The biggest challenge I've faced as a in my journey of entrepreneurship, I guess they stack up against each other. And the first being one at the point where I was much younger and new in the country and starting the journey. I had to cope with living in a public park as a homeless individual. And so that experience on its own, though it looks pitiable, actually was a very formative period. And I think it built some of the resilience and the persistence that some of the qualities that I think I have now. So those experiences and those challenges launched me into this very improbable journey of becoming an entrepreneur, because it was never my plan right at the beginning. Then now, as we move into this new reality of COVID and lockdowns and all of that, I find myself tapping into that period and taking some of my experiences then and learning from them, I guess, in this time. I guess my biggest challenge now is remaining integrous on the purpose that we've set as a company against trying to remain profitable as an organization. So we're stuck between trying to be purposeful, but also trying to adhere to some principles in our business to make sure that we remain afloat during this challenge. Maintaining that balance has been a bit of a challenge. This is one side that says I must be integrous to the purpose that we've set at the beginning, but there's the one side that says we need to survive during this time. It's an uncertain time. We don't know what we're going to want to. We don't know how we're going to pull out of this one. But the biggest learning that I found is also once we've stuck to what we believe in and what our purpose is during this time, we've found new opportunities coming our way, particularly because of the purpose that we believe in ourselves. So this worry about it being a certain time has sort of moved away because our purpose has found us new opportunities. We've had one of our programs that we work on being suspended, particularly because the client there was not sure whether or not this was the right time and they could spend more money on this particular impact project that we had. But just as that program was suspended, we had a new one come online, particularly because that other partner was attracted to the purpose that we had in this particular time. And I don't think they would have been attracted to our purpose outside of this lockdown period. So you can have all these different strategies put in place and plans, but at the core of these plans has to be that purpose. And people will be attracted to the actual purpose that you're driving and not necessarily the plans. And even if the environment changes, the purpose still attracts the right people to come through to you. And that's what we're experiencing now. The advice I would like to give to startups is one that I've also battled to at certain points in my life listen to as well. But I think it remains very relevant advice, and it comes from a saying that says, "You cannot discover what is in the oceans if you don't have the courage to lose sight of the shores." And what that means is sometimes you need to take that leap and take that risk. I see some of the benefits that we are getting right now in our company as a result of us losing sight of the shores and trying to discover new ways of working. And as we come into this very uncertain time of lockdown, we found ourselves reaping some rewards from risks that we took a couple of months pre-lockdown. So I guess in some instances, once you take the leap, the results might not be immediate, but surely will come your way at some point. And that's the advice.